Hey guys, it's Hungry Mon here, um, and this is my first video. Uh, just wanted to start making content, start making content on YouTube. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just try it. I've never really done this before, so it's probably gonna be kind of awkward, a little uh, weird, but we're just gonna try it out and see how it goes. So um, right now I'm recording it, and we're literally the day before Destined Rivals releases. So by the time you're watching this, Destined Rival is probably already out. Um, I did a giveaway yesterday. Had a couple of people come on to the Instagram, did a live stream. It was kind of last minute. I didn't really have a good plan on how I wanted to do it, but I kind of just did it off the cuff. Wanted to get it out there and wanted people to have some fun, some cards in hand. And it was a giveaway, so they got it for free. They just had to be there. And yeah, it was fun. It was great. Pulled the Mewtwo illustration rare, the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX illustration rare. So not the SIR, but it's still really cool. Mewtwo's doing the test tube pose. Giovanni's smiling. He's plotting in the background. It's so cool. Such a cool card. And this was an ETB. I opened an ETB. So it was 9 packs, and we also got a gold rare Cynthia's Garchomp EX. Insane. From one ETB, we got both those pulls. So, we did the giveaway. We got the winner. Shout out to Ali. Congrats on your win for the giveaway. I think I'm going to plan this better next time, so people will know more in advance. We'll have more people to enter the giveaway, and we'll hopefully have more to give away. Because right now, I was planning on talking about the state of the hobby, right? But right now we're not really getting much product, right, from our distributor. Um, Allocations are terrible. And I mean, if we're talking about the size of the store that we are, we're not big at all. We're tiny. We're a little fish in the ocean of stores and content creators and rip and shippers and local game stores and stuff. So I mean, we're just an online store, you know so we don't get that much stuff. But where we can get stuff, we want to help out people. We want people to get access to product, because we know right now it's so tough. Everyone's excited for Destined Rivals. Everyone's excited to open products, see the new cards, especially with Team Rocket. We got Misty in there. We got Cynthia in there. Ethan's Ho-Oh, Ethan's Typhlosion. There's so many cool cards in Destined Rivals. Everyone's so excited about it. So it's hard to get any product right now. It's crazy. They're just flying off the shelves. And it sucks. It sucks because now I mean I'll talk about the state of the hobby that we're in, but it sucks. It sucks for people that are long time like into the hobby. It sucks for them because they can't get any product. People that want to enter the hobby and they're excited to see these cards, see all the what is Pokemon card, like what is collecting about. They don't even get a chance to try it out, because whenever they go to like Targets, Walmarts, Best Buys, they can't find it. It's all gone. People that open packs with their family, their friends, they can't find it. And if they do find it, it's way above MSRP. And I get it. The demand is crazy. You just can't find it for MSRP right now, and it's tough. It's so tough. I mean, if our allocations were better, I'd be trying to help out like as much as I can. There's only so much that we got, and so I went ahead and gave special 4 pack booster bundles of Destined Rivals, so you could get 4 booster packs at MSRP of Destined Rivals. If you've been a long time customer of us and things like that. So, I'm just trying to help our small community wherever I can. So that's really the most that I can do right now. There's just not we just don't have enough product to go around, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I'm hoping we go back to a time where things will be easier to get. Things will be more plentiful. People can find products at a good price. So they're not like, going broke over this stuff. And I mean, don't get me wrong. It's there's good things too, right? Like, I don't have to worry about us being able to sell the product. Like, yeah, we can sell the product, sure, but then if we sell the product and we sell it over MSRP, or we sell it, at market price, you're just a scalper, and you're doesn't matter if you have a distributor or not, if you're a store or not, whether you're a local game store or you're like a big box store. Like I heard even GameStop's not selling at MSRP, so like you're just scalper, right? You're against the hobby, you're against the customer. But there were times when it wasn't like this. So like I've been doing this for 3 years now, actually, and there was another time when it was crazy like this, right? And maybe it wasn't as crazy as it is now, but there was a time when it was hard to get product. But really, like, even just like a year ago, no one really cared all that much about Pokemon. It was hard to sell it. I mean, sure, when 151 came out, everyone started getting excited again, but before that, no one really cared about Paradox Rift. No one cared about Obsidian Flames. No one cared about Paldea Evolved. No one cared about Scarlet Violet Base. I was sitting on product for so long because I couldn't sell it. I was getting it at distributor price, and no one even wanted to buy it at at distributor price. I couldn't even break even. Like, it was that bad. It was so hard to even make sales for Pokemon. No one really cared about it. And now, of course, like we're here. Everyone can, like everything. All the booster box selling over $200, way above MSRP, and now everyone's begging for MSRP. But I'm not complaining or anything like that. I'm just saying it's it's so it's so crazy to just watch things happen and just watch how the market reacts and how people's sentiments change, um, just at a, like a just like at a flip of a coin. Like, people are all of a sudden, I can't get this under MSRP. Like, why not? You know, it should be cheaper, right? And now we're here where booster boxes are going for like 250, $300, and everyone's like, "Can I get this at MSRP? Are you a scalper?" And you just can't win. You just can't win. But again, I get it. Everyone's frustrated because you can't get product. Even I'm having a tough time getting product. But we try to help where we can. I want people to enjoy this hobby. I mean, I got into it because I enjoyed the hobby, right? Um, and and don't get me wrong, everyone starts a business because they're trying to make money. True. I get it. I started this because I wanted to build my collection up without having to spend as much as I did, right? And so I was like, oh, okay, maybe, if we start a business, it'll be easier to get product, and maybe I'll have an excuse to open up product, Um, but it's become more of, because I don't pay myself right now. We don't make enough to do that, and I'm not saying, oh, you should buy from me so that I can pay myself. I do this as a side gig. It's not my main source of income, so don't feel bad for me or anything like that. But like everyone else, I just wanted to get more and more cool cards. I wanted to get more cool stuff in my collection. I wanted to get booster boxes, ETBs, singles, graded cards. Like all of this stuff was really cool to me. I didn't think that I'd be so into it. When I got back into it in like 2021, and then a year later, started Hungry Mon, started Black Star Games in 2022, and now like this is where we are. Like we got to a point where we were able to get a distributor, which is awesome. Like most people can't even do that, and we don't even have a brick and mortar, right? So I'm very like thankful to be at a point where I do have a distributor, but at the end of the day, I'm just a small guy. I'm a small store. We don't get much, but we try to help where we can, and I really want to go back to the days where you know product is plentiful again, where people are able to get the stuff that they want. You go to any of the big box stores, there's product on the shelves. I can go to my distributor and be like, hey, I want to get like 5 cases of this, or I want to get like 10 cases of this. Like, um, you know, can I get that? Like, give me like 60 booster boxes or something, and that'd be great. And I wouldn't have to worry about there not being stock, or oh, we have to like raise the prices on this because we don't have like enough of this, and things like that. And I get it, demand, supply, you know, and I know we'll return back to that time where we can get product again. We can find things much cheaper. Maybe not $90 booster boxes again. I don't really see that happening, but maybe we'll get to under MSRP again, right? Um, I don't know. We'll see. But it's a lot of big things happening with Pokemon, with the new sets coming out, English, Japanese. I mean, that's actually another thing I wanted to touch on was the Japanese side of Pokemon cards. You know, we don't have any like English in stock, right? And so as a store, we have to figure out, okay, if we don't have products to sell, then what are we like? We're not a store. Like we need to be able to sell things. So we started going into Japanese Pokemon just so we can offer something to our customers, right? So now we have tons of Japanese, and Japanese cards are so cool. They're so cool. The quality is a lot nicer. I mean, sure, all the prices for Japanese cards have gone up in price. Of course, there's a lot of stuff going on right now with tariffs and all that. But I mean, like at least you can open Japanese Pokemon cards if you can't find the English. Glory of Team Rocket's still pretty cool. I've got Glory of Team Rocket behind me over here. So I mean, you can buy that. BSGTCG.com. Shameless plug. But yeah, so a lot of people have just been buying Japanese Pokemon cards from us because unfortunately that's all we have. And then we sell other things too. We've got Grand Archive, we've got Weiss. So I mean, it's not like we don't offer anything else. But most people, they when they buy from us, they stick to their game. People that buy from us, they'll buy Grand Archive. That's what they want, or they'll come to us and buy Pokemon cards, right? And most of our sales when we sell stuff, there's so many people selling Pokemon, right? Like, why would you come to Black Star Games to buy your Pokemon cards when you could go to, Pokey or anyone else, right? And this is not shade or anything. It's just there's like a lot of competition, and there's a lot of good people out there that you'd rather like buy from, like Danny Phantom, right? So why buy from us? And so I get it, but for the people that do support us, I want to help out where I can. And so being able to sell them booster packs at MSRP is a good feeling. It feels really nice. But yeah, it was nice to do the giveaway. It was nice to be able to get people product at MSRP. And I'm hoping in the future things will get better. We've got Black Bolt White Flare coming out for JP. That comes out June 5th. So be on the lookout for that. We'll have that. We don't have pre orders or anything set up. It's just going to be, we're going to drop it and then you put your orders in and then we'll ship it out after the release date. But we want to get it at a good price. So you don't feel like you're paying astronomical prices to get Black Bolt White Flare, you know, like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the English Black Bolt White Flare is coming out the month after, July 18th, I think. So if you don't want the JP, you can wait for the English set to come out, and hopefully allocations for that will be better. I don't know. From everything that I'm hearing, it's supposedly getting short printed because they're focusing on Pokemon Company International is focusing on reprinting the other sets because there weren't enough of it. Which, I mean, there's not, right? Like everyone wants prismatic evolutions. Everyone wants like Surging Sparks, Journey Together. And I mean, maybe they don't want like some of the other stuff as much as prismatic evolutions, right? But the fact of the matter is, you just can't find product on the shelves, and that's what they want to be able to do. They want to be able to have people walk into stores, find product, hopefully at MSRP or lower, and for people to stop punching each other in the face for these Pokemon cards, right? So we'll see what the allocations look like for Black Bolt White Flare. Again, gonna try to do more giveaways because I want people to be able to get this product. So be on the lookout for that. We'll do some sort of giveaway for Black Bolt White Flare JP and English. Allocations willing, so let's hope. But yeah, I'm just a small store, small guy here. I mean, I run Black Star Games with two other friends. So I mean, we're just here trying to collect Pokemon like everyone else. And of course, yes, yeah, like we're a business, right? So, but at the end of the day, like right now we're not paying ourselves. We're trying to grow the business, trying to get to the point where yeah, maybe we would be able to take some money from it, maybe. But right now, like it's too small. Like we can't. If we take anything away from the business, we can't afford our next order of shipments, right? So that's just how it is right now. But again, like I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't enjoy it, right? I started doing all this because it's fun. I like being able to add more stuff to my collection. I like interacting with more people in the hobby, and even from like a business standpoint, it's fun doing these transactions, buying, selling, and trading. It's why we also started doing card shows in person. We're based out of Dallas in Texas, and so we go to a lot of the local card shows in the area. And I mean, yeah, we've got Collecticon Dallas coming up in June, middle of June, I think like June 15 or June 16 or something. Where we actually won't be vending at that show. The dates just didn't work out for us, unfortunately, so we won't be able to vend there. But we'll be vending at in end of June, I think, end of June, and I think that's gonna be Trainer Con and Card Quest. So we'll be there. So drop by, say hi. Mention that you saw this video. Maybe I'll I don't know, do some special deal at the card show or something. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, vending is fun. Really enjoy that. I mean, that's really where we meet a lot of the community, and that's where people like really get to know us from. So it's fun. It's fun. Definitely wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't fun. But again, that's probably going to be another video. This was more of just an introduction, talking about how cool Destined Rivals is, and me yapping away about a bunch of stuff. But I plan on doing more videos and just talking. I feel like this video was all over the place, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, yeah. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye.